I'm Kiara Hester. I'm a case manager here at the Reentry Center for the City of Riviera Beach, and I am a lupus warrior. I was diagnosed Father's Day of 2019. Lupus is very hard to diagnose. Lupus is an autoimmune disease. Right now, there's currently no cure, but there are things that you can do to help keep your flares down.
I'm Kashamba Miller Anderson, City Councilwoman for District 2. I have lupus. My symptoms probably started when I was around 14. I was officially diagnosed in 2005, so it's been about 19 years now that I've been diagnosed with lupus. Some of the symptoms that I experience often now is extreme fatigue. I have muscle spasms, muscle aches, really bad muscle spasms and aches. Sometimes I have a lot of vertigo where I'm very dizzy. There are times when I have a lot of joint aches and just whole body aches. It almost feels like you have the flu.
So the first organ that it affected was my heart, and that was the first shutdown of when I went to the hospital for a substantial amount of time. To date, my heart has stopped 5 times, and now my lupus affects my heart, my lungs, my kidneys, my spleen, and my liver, my joints, and my muscles. So there are some days where I'm happy-go-lucky, I'm always smiling, and then there are some days where I can barely walk the hallway, I can barely drive my car, I won't eat, I won't have the desire to eat.
I will be very honest, there are times when even though I've gotten rest, it just sometimes feels like you can't rest enough. I could sleep an entire weekend. That Monday morning comes, I may not be feeling well.
In a matter of 24 hours, I would say at most my flare has lasted is maybe a week. It goes away like nothing ever happened.
It's not something people on the outside can see most times, because seeing a person with lupus, you would never know probably most times unless they had like major organ involvement.
We know chemotherapy as to be hooked up to a machine. I'm actually on the pill form of chemo, and I take 2 pills every day.
You know, I would say that you can still live a very purposeful life. You don't have to feel that you can't do what you were setting yourself up to do, you know, any kind of dreams, any type of, you know, education, working on a job.
My colleagues can tell you, when I'm hurting, I'm good. Do you need to go home? No. Do you need to take some time off? No, because I have a purpose to fulfill.